Okay, so I'm back and time to move on to the bid pocket where all the fun stuff happens. Okay, yep, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, so I'm just going to start from the back and pull out stuff. Okay, so I have a crumpled up paper from science class. This thing called Think, Pair, Share. And I forgot what this was for, so okay. So I don't need that anymore because I'm out of school, so I'm just like throwing stuff away as well. And then I have, like papers from PE. I have like a get to know me, or help me get to know you better paper that I got from PE, and that my PE teacher had me fill out. Okay, I don't need that. And then I have like my heart rate thing that ripped because we were like doing like heart rate stuff, and it ripped because someone stepped on it. And then I have like this grading paper for my fitness testing. So, yeah, I have a crumpled up paper in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a, Buddhism, cartoon from social studies, and I crumpled it up, and what did I get on it? I got a 27 out of 30 on it, and I just crumpled it up because I didn't need it. And I crumpled up a lot of stuff. Okay. I have papers. Okay. Oh, I have a test, a math test. I have a chapter 11 math test. Don't need that. Okay. I have another paper. I have a science lab paper that I did. Like, this is like my first science lab or something. I have, what is this? Oh, I have a book fair, things for school. Okay, that's weird. Oh, this is for the book fair that I never went to. I mean, I went to, but like, okay. That's like one of those paper things that you get for the book fair. Okay, I have a book of like, I have a bag that I used for Percy Jackson. When I like read it, because we had to keep our books like, we had to preserve our books, so we put them in a plastic bag because it was like around winter time, so it would have been like rainy and stuff. I have I have a part of a folder. Okay. I have a comic book, a Spider-Man Spider-Verse comic book. Okay. That just has that. I read it and I didn't get into it. It was like, I don't know, I read it like in an advisory period or something. Which, if you guys don't know what advisory is, it's basically homeroom. It's just a different name. So I have a folder that actually stayed pretty intact, and it has a bunch of like, oh, okay. It has a bunch of like, okay, so I have like a paper that just has internal and external conflicts. Sorry, my folder's like bugging me because it keeps slipping on my foot. I don't know why I have this. I think I just wrote it down for some reason. And then I have like spelling, and I have like a have a math, not a math, in English, like essay thing, spelling, like some, what are these? Those like topic sentences or something. I have a dynamic character thing from a book report. I have an essay for Hatchet. I have a like a plot graph thing. I have this, which I don't know what it is. I have oh, this is my, oh, okay, this is my thing from my book report. Okay, I'm gonna throw this whole folder away, because, I mean, maybe not the whole folder, but it kind of rips, so I'm just gonna kind of throw it away, because I don't really need it. Plot test, Hatchet worksheets, vocabulary, more Hatchet stuff. something from the beginning of school. So it was like this little like thing you had to do. So it said kind of about us. Okay. I don't really need that. And then just a lot of English stuff. Okay, and then a random paper. Oh, that's not for English. That was for science. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna that folder. So I'm gonna put that folder in there. Now, time to move on to the next thing. Oh, there's where my granola bar went. This is from yesterday. We didn't have lunch because we had like early days, and my mom gave me a granola bar, and I couldn't find it because I wanted to eat it, and I couldn't find it. So here it is if I want to eat it now. Okay. I have another piece of my folder. I don't know why. I have, oh my god. Okay, what happened here? Okay, so this happened. Hold on. My notebooks got caught in my folder. Okay, so I have like a bunch of crumpled paper. So I have like a writing notebook that has like writing stuff, and then it has like stuff for stories and stuff like that. And I can keep this. I'm just gonna throw away these papers. I don't really need those. Okay, so I'm gonna set that off to the side. And then I have more stuff, but this is another notebook, and then this is like another like English notebook, and then I have like summaries and stuff for like where the red fern grows. So I don't need that anymore. And I was bored, so I kind of drew on it. So like I kind of, you'll see, like I drew on it. Yeah. And if you're wondering why I'm covering up certain things, it's because it has my last name on it, and you know, privacy. So yeah. Okay, I have this folder that has another piece of a folder. Okay, has a piece of a folder attached to it. So this folder got trashed. Okay, so I have social studies stuff. I had a registration. Okay. So I had this like thing for a lab in science, and it was like a heat transfer lab, and we had to like do something. And then I was watching an episode of X-Men Evolution because it had like Wanda in it or something, and I wanted to see it. And I was being like crazy, and I was like, it was like a doctor, but the doctor didn't know the difference between an MRI and like they said that X-rays, and then they said X-rays and MRIs, and I'm like, so I made a name tag on this thing that says Doctor, I shouldn't be a doctor because I don't know the difference between X-rays and MRIs. Like, what's your name? Oh, hi, I'm Doctor, I shouldn't be a doctor because I don't know the difference between X-rays and MRIs. So that's the story behind that. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's nice. I have a summary from where the red fern grows. I have a lot of things in here. I have more social studies. I guess I put a lot of social studies things in here. I have like papers that I could have colored, more math stuff. Okay, registration stuff. English. I mean, that's not English. That's computers, that's math. More math. My book report. My character test that I had to do for English. Summary. Hands-on equations. That was like when we got into algebra. And then I have, I had a book. I had like a comic thing that we had to do in English, and I did it based off of Marvel. And I did a lot of things that I had to do. Like, if I had to do, like, an essay or something, if I had to write a narrative, I would do it off of Marvel. So, like, my narrative essay that I had to do at the end of the school year, I did it based off of Marvel. And then stuff for Project Lead the Way, which was something I did in computer, which was my elective. I did home ec. Okay, something I did at the beginning of the year, and then Chromebook expectation things that I probably should have turned in, but I never did. And then I have a Christianity quiz from social studies. I have something from, I have a test from social studies. A test from science. I have a book report from the second trimester. Math, more math, more math, more math. I have a lot of math in here. More math. Alexander the Great poster thing that I had to do that I got a C on. I didn't do too good. Got a test, math test, Alexander the Great quiz, Alexander the Great test that I did, the rock cycle, and then another thing. So, yeah, that was that folder. And look what happened to it. Like, literally, look at that. That's ripped over there. That's ripped over there. So, yeah. I think I still have a lot of things. Okay, so I have another folder that's not as big. It's still in good, it's like, it's intact, like really intact, so I might keep this one. Okay, I have a social studies map thing that I guess I'll show you. Social studies map. And then I have some math. I have a lot of math worksheets that I didn't do, social studies thing that I had to do, and then another math worksheet. Oh no, this is a quiz. And then I have a math worksheet. That's literally all I have in there. So I'm just going to throw these papers away, and I will keep this folder. This folder is actually intact. So I can keep that one and then just put it in my backpack later. And again, we will be leaving in a few minutes, and then I'll come back. I'm going to go now. So I'll come back, and we'll continue.